Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of What If Civilization Started Over. This episode is episode 23 of the series, and I feel like I made World War I way too short. So, in this episode, we will mainly be seeing, part 2 to World War I, but the, sides of countries will be flipped and stuff, and countries have collapsed and stuff, so it'll all be different. But anyways, let's get right into this video. So, first off, I never actually got rid of all of these alliances. So, the second part of World War I will be caused by the two countries of A, these guys over here. No, I'm kidding. It will be caused by A, the Malaysians, who are Team Rectangle, and B, Ethiopia is the other side. Now, these two countries actually have very good very good relations with other countries. So we will be seeing what countries join which sides. And I completely just messed that up, so I have to put these on the right layer, and then yeah. And these are the two sides, and now I will see you when all the alliances are filled in. And now this is what this war looks like, with actually over half the countries in the world getting involved, mainly because of tensions with other countries. The countries in the Triangle Alliance, even though I didn't mention it, are a part of the Indian, Korean, Hokkaido Alliance, or the Indian Alliance, I'll say, which is focused on trying to stop the war, which that's the point of pretty much all wars. But anyways, and then we got the two sides, and two countries that were best friends, these two right here, Kenya and Ethiopia. They were best friends for so long, but then tensions right before the Second World War happened. Not the Second World War, part 2 of World War I happened. They got bad relations and tensions, and so yeah, now they're on opposite sides. And let's get into this war. This war will actually be 3 episodes long, so until episode 26. And the first move is made over here in Ethiopia. Oh wait, actually, that happened, but real quick, I'm gonna go over here, cause this needs updated, badly. Number 1, is still Pink France. Number 2, what country would be number 2 now? I'd say Persia has held on to it, but because they didn't colonize, I wouldn't say it's them anymore. In fact, I'd say it's Malaysia now. And then 3, India. 4, Persia. 5 is definitely the Great Legion. Actually, no. The Great Legion has passed Persia. Sorry, not the Great Legion, the Grand Legion. 5, Great Karen Empire. 6 is Persia. 7, Hokkaido. 8, Korea. 9 is actually Ethiopia. And 10 is Kenya. So with all of that out of the way, we can now fully start the war. Right when I get rid of the other rankings. And move these rankings over. So now let's get right into this war. And we will now see the Ethiopians start a new invasion over here, but this time it's a lot less defended because this area is more valuable than this land over here. And so they're able to take that major city with ease. But now these guys are going to go ahead and start their invasion of Ethiopia, collecting this coast over here. Yes, Yemen will get involved. I think I've been calling them Oman. But Somalia will actually make their invasion, which surprises Kenya. And this helps for a bigger advance from Ethiopia. But if you can remember, all of these guys have this. Actually, I forgot one country. I forgot to add one country to this. And that is none other but the white team. And so, with all of these countries being involved in the war, the strongest one out of all of them will be the first one to start invading, quickly taking out the orange team, which is the third strongest. The white team will struggle, but they will be able to make really good damage to the green team, as these two are like fighting for the weakest out of in the, I guess you could say, Holy Indian Colony Empire. Yeah, that's what it will be called. But now that this country capitulated, these guys will go ahead and invade into this land, occupying that and actually getting to this border and now invading into these guys. But the white team, who has like half their troops there and half the troops on these borders, came and saved them. And now these guys will go ahead and continue pushing, fully taking that out. But before the Kenyans or the Angolans can react, that's taken out. And these two are basically going to force the blue team to join this war because they just invaded the blue team. And what happens after that? Well, let's check. So, will now be forced to join the war on the side of the diamonds. And yeah, so let's see that. And so now they have joined the Diamond Alliance. And yeah. Oh wait, no, wrong alliance. Sorry. It's supposed to be the triangles. I thought they were diamond. Okay, the Triangle Alliance. And with them only being able to invade, what is this country? Namibia, I guess? Yeah, like Namibia. They will go ahead and quickly make a miniature push into them. But being a good distraction, because these guys didn't expect any of that to happen. And actually, the main invasions of these countries are happening over here on the where the Malaysians are. And so with this happening, the Malaysians will have to start sending their troops over to their African colony, and with them sending their troops over here, that will leave their lands right here vulnerable, but they are mainly being defended by Vietnam, so that is what's good for Malaysia when they send their troops to Africa. But Myanmar will be resisting and will hold on to that, while Pink Chinese will just quickly invade this country right here, because Pink China is just a lot stronger than them. Pink China is 11th on the rankings. Yeah, they didn't make it over Ethiopia or Kenya. Ain't that shocking? Which, yes, it is. But anyways, these guys will now start to push more and more, looking like boom, full capitulation. Oh wait, what? Oh, they take it? No, because the war ain't over yet. But if you can remember, which, what? Oh my gosh, I forgot another country. And that other country is the Blue Chinese, who are supposed to also be in this war. So now they're in the war, and yeah, and now they have started a mini invasion over here, because if they even try to attack near the capital, they will like instantly fail. But yeah, and oh hey, look, these guys are on the opposite sides once again. I wonder what will happen. Oh, the red team. Oh, okay. The red team just got cooked. But now, soon, in order to get to these guys, they will invade the purple team. But for now, they're occupied with these other countries, so they have to do that. And they take this major city. With these three countries, it's pretty even, but the Blue Tibet team still has the upper hand. Not by much, though. But mainly having defenses over here, they will make a heavy push over here, and that will help them surround the purple capital in time to fully take them out. And why isn't the triangle stopping these guys from fighting? It's because the triangles are mainly diamond alliance, but they're still trying to seem like they're against both sides. But yeah, but now most countries know that they're just on the side of the diamonds. They're just on a different side. But yeah, so with the falling of this capital, these two countries will start falling pretty fast because now they have like no backbone to work with. No backbone to work with. Yeah, and so they will fold under the pressure. But over here, the blue Tibet military is now arriving and pushing back the blue Chinese. After all of that happens, we see where the pink Chinese invade, which is over here, because they decided to attack where it was actually weakest, which should have been one of the most fortified places of blue China, but pink China, with their superior navy, realized that they didn't have much over there. And now, pink China's gonna leave most of this over to Korea, who will quickly take over these lands. And don't get me wrong, blue China is strong, but not when they're like surprise attacked like that. And with more and more of this stuff happening, we do see an invasion from blue Tibet into blue China. And now this basically just seals blue China's fate, with 3 countries invading them. And blue Tibet taking out like all of the enemies in this region. But these guys are like actually, if not stronger than the blue Tibet team, they're like equal. But blue China will attempt to make their final pushback, which actually works, and then they say that they will surrender after they get that. And yeah, so since they surrender, they will keep a good amount of their land. But yeah, this should be a brighter color. What? Okay, hold on. Boom. And yeah, so that's what happened over there. And now what's happening over here? Vietnam has like the tiniest border with Myanmar, but they'll use it to their advantage. And over in the Asian theater, like up north, it's like no match for the Diamond Alliance, because 4 of the strongest no match for the Rectangle Alliance, or squares, because 4 of the strongest in the Diamond Alliance are over here. But yeah, now Myanmar is having trouble pushing these guys back, so India sends 55% of their military, and so now it gets down to like that, with Vietnam holding out that area very heavily, and that allows for Myanmar to just blitz through the coastline over here and then cut off these guys. And yeah, that is a massive, massive blow to the Vietnamese. But don't fear, because Myanmar's troops just appeared. Yeah. And yeah, don't worry, because the Malaysians are here. So there will be massive, massive pushbacks. But Myanmar will, unlike Vietnam, be able to hold out in their areas. Vietnam. And yeah, and they'll even make a pushback there to hold off this front line even more. And with Malaysia sending their troops over here, Myanmar just sends more of their troops over here, which at this point, Malaysia's like, what do we do? Because Myanmar ain't backing down. They're like, we will attack with all our might. But yeah, over here, where all of this crazy stuff is happening, the Grand Legion has just activated their top 4 lock-in army with the absolute massacre of this Sudanese country, not giving them a single chance at all. Like, they're just getting destroyed. They only have 2 major cities in their massive country. And yeah, so their major cities get taken pretty fast because they're near the border of the Grand Legion. And now, it's wraps for them. And that's taken back. But, they will be able somehow to hold off in the most west sections. I wonder why, trying to still stay alive. And yeah, they will actually make it decently far with their guerrilla warfare. But what will these 2 countries do? Well, this country pretty much only has Portugal to invade. So they're gonna, try and take out the north as fast as they can before piecing out. But Portugal, as their goated country is, number 12 in rankings, I need to make the top 15, bro, actually, because it'll be so much easier. But yeah, Portugal says no you, because these guys are like top 12 weakest countries in the world, actually. So behind a bunch of the super tiny countries. But that's because, they were never really relevant in this series. So yeah, like, these guys have done more than them because they were a colony of Russians. And then their land was in a war. But anyways, with the help of the Angolans, these guys right here will be able to heavily push into this, Mozambique country. And then they will start to liberate their ally over here, which they actually fully do, but it's not fully liberated because it's just under the pink team's color. And yeah, so now these guys will continue pushing, but they fail to realize, the white team has just unlocked, their ultimate skill, and they forgot that these guys were cut off from the rest of the group. And actually, the white team has actually always been stronger. These guys are the weakest, then these guys, then these guys. So, third weakest, I guess. Why are these guys the weakest out of all of them? It's their location, bro. The location. Like, what else do I say? These guys are actually more of a DRC country, or these guys. These guys would be like Republic of the Congo, because that's Gabon over there. I don't know. But, now these guys, with more help from, I'd say, Eswatini and South Africa, they will continue their invasion, going up the border of this country because I said so, and, getting cut off instantly because they're weak. They're weak and puny. Oh, and that area gets cut off too. And their entire military is collapsing. Oh, that's not good. Malaysians just arrived. Guys, Malaysians just arrived. Malaysians just arrived. Who will be the one to save what? The second Namibia, South Namibia, with Eswatini and South Africa. It's gonna be Eswatini, cause that's where most of all three groups' armies are. Oh no, Malaysia, what have you done? They have to retreat their troops, cause they're about to get encircled. But what does retreating their troops do? It allows these guys to take that coast rather fast before the Malaysians get there. And yeah, that area's cooked, and now it's pretty much just Eswatini versus the Malaysians. But the Malaysians have to focus on their mainland. While over here, the #1 country in the world is silent. They haven't chose what they're gonna do yet. But what's happening over here? Oh my gosh. It's bad for the communist team. The monarchy will start attacking these guys. But the anarchy right below them is stronger than these guys. So they'll start invading. And that'll mess up the monarchist Russians. And yeah, they do something like this, landing right over here, and then yeah, completely messing up the monarchists, because now there's nothing over here to defend against the anarchists. So they just take all of the north with like no resistance at all. And now they're just getting squeezed. Why are the anarchists so good at fighting? 'Cause they're anarchists, pal. I don't know what to say. They're just like that, I guess. Oh, the major city's taken back. Oh, that sucks. Oh, this land that had absolutely no troops in it is taken. Oh, where are all the troops going? Oh no. The anarchists did another thing. Oh no, they can't expand into the non-expanded into land. Oh no. Oh no, even more advancements. Oh no. Oh no, what's happening up north? Oh. Stupid Scandinavian socialists. They can't let the anarchists have their fun. They ain't allowing them to bully Russia. But literally 5 anarchists were killed. But in this war, there's a country that's fully surrounded by other countries. Like most countries in the world. And they haven't decided what team. The diamonds or the squares. And basically the Great Ankarans say, hey, look who's right below you and might invade you if you don't choose. Crimea sees that as a threat, and now they don't want to join the Great Ankarans alliance. What a dummy you are, Great Ankar. Oh, it's a part of their plan? Dang, that's sad. I really wanted to see something happen over there. Oh my gosh. Oh, Greece just joined on their own side because they want more land. Oh, cool. They're taking out the rainbow teams. They're taking out the rainbow countries. No, not the rainbow countries. Wait, did they just take out red and purple? Oh, no. The rainbow countries are in for something. Because I don't think they're gonna be making it out alive here. Because all of these guys are... Oh, hold on. I'm getting a call, guys. I think it's from somebody named The Rome! Yeah, that's right. Rome. Rome said, no more games, pal. We've came back. We're not in the top 10 anymore. We're 14th in rankings, but that won't stop us. Yeah, that's right. You're getting all of these countries, all of these areas cut off, and now all your troops are cut. What are the troops of the Greeks doing? Ah, Rome. Rome forgot. They have horrible military generals. They have they have some of the worst military generals in the world. That's why they got crippled. And yeah, it seems like they won't be able to come back from this. But guess what? The military generals just said, retreat, retreat. Greece will actually destroy us because they're higher than us in rankings still. Why is that white? You know what? I'm making it more of a yellowy color. And the one below it even more yellow. Okay, that's good. Let's see what it would look like if Greece took... Oh my gosh. Let me darken that color a little. Okay. Boom. So, let's see. What would they look like? Horrible borders. Oh my gosh. There's no way that's happening. Yep. And since they invaded allies of the Bulgarians, Greece, for another time in history, will be invaded by the Bulgarians. And what is Ankara's response to this? Rebels. Why? Why are there rebels? Because there are. Oh, because they are. Because they are. Totally not the red team religion, which only exists in some lands, which it's also the first religion ever. Oh, hey, look, the red team religion is in the capital. What? Where'd that stuff go? Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, they're cooked. They're so cooked. Oh, very tiny groups of red religion people all across this country are now popping up. Dane. And what does this red team country look like? Well, if they're a country, if they become a country, sorry, then this will be their, no, that's ugly. Then this will be their land. No, they wouldn't have that land. their land would look something like that. Okay, not so much of that circularness. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. And then this area will become a new country as well. But actually, since this is what they want as their land, they're gonna start invading Bulgaria as the full rebellion. Now, this is all of the red team religion. People in this country, they moved from here to here in order to make this rebellion more successful. And what do they decide to do? They decide to invade them. Who is being useless in this war? Poland, you are. Oh, never mind, they just can't really do anything because they're being invaded by a stronger country and no one's decided to help them. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, the north of the anarchist countries being invaded. Oh no. Not the Scandinavian Socialist Russian team. Are you kidding me? My least favorite country in the whole entire Wixo. Is it? I don't know. This is a very, very bad day for these guys. Oh yeah. But the Crimeans are also invading because they invaded the Ankarans. Yo, someone has to save the communists because they are getting cooked. They've lost 2 of their major cities in this. Oh no. Yep, we all see it. Hi, Scandinavia. You want to invade Finland? We can tell. You're kind of cooking them right now. So, with no troops being up in the north because they thought that, they stupidly thought that the Scandinavians were their friends, but they aren't. And, now they're gonna say, hey, these are the rough draft of the lands we want. Give that to us in your provinces, and we will, leave this war. And Finland's like, you know what? Fine. Anything to, help myself stay alive. If you want to stay alive, why do you choose to run alliance? Huh, Finland? Finland's so dumb. Finland, a dummy. Finland gave this land to the Scandinavians, and the Scandinavians got 3 more major cities. What are they gonna do with that land? They actually didn't want it. That's right, I'm saying it. They didn't want it. So what are they gonna do with it? Cola. They made cola. So now we got pink cola, Scandinavia, Norway, Sweden, and Finland. All in Scandinavia plus Finland. Ain't that crazy? Oh. Not again. So, since that happened, the communists were able to guerrilla warfare the hell out of this. And now they're pushing back because the Finnish are like, what do we do? We're so confused. Help us. Our military's messing up. Oh no, we're messing up all our teammates because we're supposed to be the strongest over here. Cola's invading us. Wait, Cola's invading us? Cola's invading us! No! Yup. Sorry, Finland. It is what it is. And would you look at that? Cola says, it is what it is, buddy. And you should have never trusted Scandinavia wouldn't invade you. And Finland's, what do you mean? They didn't invade us. And then Finland's like, wait! Does that mean Scandinavia? What are you doing? We had a promise. Scandinavia's like, what's a promise? And yeah. Poor Finland. They shouldn't have made square provinces. Then they would have been fine. And these guys are gonna get what they want. What do they want? Well, actually, first off, the Scandinavians, again, don't want any land from the Finnish. They just want to make countries that want independence to be independent. How kind of them. Yeah, I'm gonna do the peace treaty of theirs right now, because, like, no point in not. So now there's these guys being big and mighty. And now we got the new country to right. Boom. Is that better, guys? Yeah, it's better. Okay. So now we still got 5 countries in Scandinavia, but it's different. And yeah. Now, since these guys are distracted, surely they won't notice if we attempt to make them not be able to gain as much land over here in these non-expanded into areas, right? Well, yes, you're totally right. They won't notice because they're preoccupied. And yeah. So, with this happening, there will only be 2 more events in this video. And those are more expansion. By who, you may ask? Well, first off, these guys are massive, but they're very stable because there's not much people. But also, these guys, who do you think I'm talking about? Persia? No. How would they expand into this land? They're obviously going to get blocked off. But yeah, that's the second last thing. And actually, I'm going to fix that. So, like that. And the final expansion is by Brazil. So yeah, at this, Brazil has explored a good amount of water. They're recently new country, so this is really good progress for them. And yeah, they're gonna start going down this coast, and I will give them their major city and capital after. So with them doing this, they haven't explored these waters yet because they don't know what, they're not ready for it because they're too new of a country to be ready for like everything. but they are ready to expand again. Like, well, or like in terms of their expansion that they just did. But that's only possible because there's like 200,000 people living here, okay? It's probably like 1,000,000 total in Portugal because it's like what? Around the 1770s. So yeah. And yeah. Now the major cities of Brazil. So they were a tribe in the first episode that they were shown because I didn't give them their major city. And I need to update the major cities on this map because oh my gosh. But anyways, that will be the last thing that happens this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.